How do I stop ruminating? These thoughts are recurring and relate to every and any embarrassing moment I have ever had during my lifetime. I'm a 76-year-old woman. Well, here's something you could try. Write down everything that you're ruminating about. I know that seems counterproductive, but ruminations come up accidentally, involuntarily, unconsciously. Whereas if you write down everything that you're ruminating about, you're facing them voluntarily. So I would say, well, open up a journal or a Word document, whatever, and write down every time you ruminate about something, write it down and write down every rumination you can remember exhaustively. Write them all down. That would be the first thing. Then the second thing is standard behavioral therapy practice. The next thing would be write down why you think they happened so that you get a good causal account. And then write down, well, what you might have done about them then, but more importantly, what you could do about them in the future to avoid that. Because it doesn't matter that something embarrassing happened to you once. What matters is whether or not you're likely to repeat it in the future. But my suspicions are that even if you could just start simply. Write down every ruminating thought that you have voluntarily and think about them in detail and write them down in detail. Get every little word down. And then you have that document. And then when you have a thought and start to ruminate on it, then sit down later after the ruminating thought goes away and bring it to mind voluntarily. So every time you have a thought you don't want to have, later practice having that thought on purpose. And try that for about a month and see what happens. Because it's often the case that if you start thinking about the thoughts you're ruminating on consciously and confront them voluntarily, that they will start to go away. So you could try that. That should help.